you want to know, is the Ninja 650, the 2025 model, a good motorcycle for tall riders? Um, and I think to start it off just straight away, yes, it's a great motorcycle for tall riders. And then maybe also good to mention, of course, well, what is my length then? I'm from the Netherlands, overall pretty tall people. So yeah, tall riders, a lot of tall riders here. And so my length is 193. I'll put all the other metrics on screen and also the meters just for everyone to know, like, okay, how tall am I? And yeah, this is my first bike. I did a shit ton of research on the internet, like, okay, what could be a good bike for like tall riders? And then yeah, you see some videos of people that say, "Oh, I'm a tall rider, I'm 180." Like, that's not really tall. I'm sorry for all you out there that are 180, but here in the Netherlands, that's not pretty tall. So yeah, I looked a shit ton on the internet, like, well, okay, what could then be a good bike for tall riders? And I didn't want an adventure bike or a Versus or a Naked. I really liked more the sport bike look. So looked everywhere, so many videos. Okay, well, what could be the perfect bike to start on for a tall rider? Yeah, so basically came out on the Ninja 650, the 2025 model, and man, it rides amazing. It sits amazing for a tall rider. Yeah, there's nothing to complain about really. I've sit on this motorcycle for like long rides, like let's say 4 hours plus, and never had any pain in my leg or anything. It always was riding like perfectly, like never an issue with it. So yeah, there's nothing to complain about there. The only issue I have then maybe is like the seats, but I think everybody has that. Like after 2 hours of riding, yeah, my ass hurts a bit, but I don't think that's anything out of the ordinary. I think that's pretty normal. But basically, yeah, the seating position for me it's perfect. No pain for long rides. Nothing to complain. Perfect length for my arms. No pain there as well. I can sit upright. I can sit a little bit more. I can sit a bit more leaned forward if I want to. Maybe get that more sporty feel and really tuck down. But yeah, this is perfect for tall riders, I would say. So let's say sit on it, so you can see a bit. So if I would sit upright, it would look like something like this. Yeah, overall, if I sit a bit more in the back, arm positioning, can lean forward if I want to for maybe more sporty feel. One leg up. Well, you judge for yourself if you think this is a good, angle for the legs or not. But for me, it's perfect. It sits perfectly in here. And like I said, never had issues with my legs, with my knees hurting or anything for long rides. So yeah, there's just nothing to complain about. And yeah, like I said, if you want, sure, you can sit nice and straight up. If you want a bit more, lean forward, you can lean forward as you want, or lean really far forward, get a tucking position. So yeah, and like I said, this is my first motorcycle, and I love it. It sits great. Soon I'm gonna have a road trip through Germany for 4 days, so I'll see how it holds up for that time of long riding, 4 days of riding. I would also put a bag up here for more luggage. But yeah, I feel like this is a pretty big bike for a tall rider, and there probably maybe bigger bikes out there that are better. But I know you probably have to get a bigger engine, more power, and as a first beginner bike, I think this is perfect. Just a 650. It's nice to control, nice to learn on. I don't think you would get bored of it either. I thought, okay, maybe I'm gonna ride it for a year. but now owning it for 5 months, I think I'm gonna keep it. I'll keep it longer. Did some small upgrades on it. You know, the windshield, frame sliders. There's an Acra, how do you call it? Exhaust under there. Amazing sound. And I'll probably do some more smaller things to the bike to make it better. But yeah, man, this is a great bike, and especially for tall riders. There is nothing to complain about. And the bike itself, I think it looks amazing for a sport touring bike. What it is. So yeah, if you are doubting, like, okay, would the Ninja 650 be a good model for me for a tall rider? And like I said, 193, no issues ever with long rides. Sits perfect. Yeah, so I would say if you're doubting, of course, first go to maybe a showroom, a dealership, and ask for a test ride. I think that's the most important thing. I think everybody can recommend you all the bikes that they want. Yeah, but at the end, you're the one that has to feel comfortable on it, so test ride it before you buy such an expensive engine or such an expensive motor, because yeah, it is expensive. But yeah, for Ninja 650 tall rider, I would say like 10 out of 10. It's perfect. And I did like half a year of research on bikes, like what could be good for me. And I did a half a year research because I didn't have my license yet, so I was just looking online, like so many videos, and yeah, Ninja 650 it is. So yeah, if you're doubting, I would say it's a really good bike for tall riders. Test ride it at a dealership, and I think you will be convinced as well. This is perfect. So yeah, that was the video. Thank you. Hopefully you learned something. If you're a tall rider and you want to know, like, is this a good bike for me? So yeah, goodbye.